Hi all of you awesome scuba divers out there. I had the idea that some of you might want to become even more awesome of a scuba diver, and I just completed a HSC scuba course with commercial diver training, so I figured a video on top 10 diver traits that might be fun to summarize some of the things that top tier divers do both in and out of the water so that you yourselves can improve. So this video is sponsored by SCUBA.com, a huge online scuba retailer with locations on both the east and west coast of the United States, but more about SCUBA.com later. For now, let's talk about some pro diver habits. The first thing that pro scuba divers do is check their equipment meticulously. Our breathing apparatus and our buoyancy devices are the only thing that separate us from free divers. Don't get me wrong, some of my best friends are free divers, but one thing that you'll find all top tier divers do is check over and look after their equipment. If you thought pre-dive buddy checks were long, then you should try the HSE commercial checks. But the pre-dive checks are there so that you and your buddy are 100% sure that everything is working well before you even step towards the water. It all starts with investing in their own equipment. The equipment that a diver uses does evolve as you gain experience. I mean, a lot of the things that I very first used to go scuba diving, I probably wouldn't use right now, but each piece of equipment is very carefully selected, not just for how it looks, but more importantly for how it works. And when they do invest in equipment, they look after it. Equipment lasts so much longer and it works better when you give it a good wash between dives, you store it properly, you get it serviced appropriately, and check it over between dives, right before the dive and after dives. There's never a time when checking over your equipment is a bad idea. Honesty really is the best policy, especially when it comes to scuba diving. I've seen far too many divers that signal that everything is okay when their pressure gauge says otherwise. So if you're low on gas, you're low on gas. There's no shame in it, but if your buddy or the rest of the group believe that you actually have much more gas than you actually do have, then something could go wrong. And if something does go wrong, then chances are you're all going to be in trouble. The same if you have a bad feeling about something. If you don't feel up for a dive, the most pro diver thing that you can do is to just call it off. I'm not feeling up for it. Best case scenario, if you yourself are feeling a bit rough or the sea conditions are a bit rough, is that you're going to have a rubbish dive. Worst case, you or somebody else could get into trouble because you're not at 100%. If you don't like the look of a piece of equipment, then just mention it. Try not to hold anything in, unless you're in a dry suit on a long dive. Try and hold that in the best that you can, but if you're worried about something, just tell someone. They might just go, oh no, that's fine, I've checked that earlier, or whatever it is. Scuba divers, they're nice and honest about most things, except peeing in wetsuits. Divers will lie about whether they pee in their wetsuits or not. Miscommunication can easily lead to mistakes and accidents. Both in and out of the water, it's much better if you're very clear and concise about what you're trying to say and slow down what you're trying to say. You're not the sign language person at an M&M show. If you're showing a hand signal, show it and hold it for a good second or two so that your buddy can actually see it before you move on to the next sign. And think about what your buddy can actually see. If you're holding a black glove in front of your black wetsuit, then they might not even see the hand signal properly. So either hold it out towards them or get some brighter gloves that actually contrast what you're wearing. Another aspect is that messages received should be repeated to make sure that the recipient has understood the message correctly. It can feel a bit, for lack of a better word, repetitive, repeating everything, but when someone says something important, you just repeat the important part back. So if you're on the surface, you're setting up your dive equipment and someone says, oh, I've got 130 bar in my cylinder, you just reply back, oh, 130 bar. Because if you misheard that and it was 230 bar that you heard, you're thinking in your mind, oh, everything's okay, he's got plenty of gas, but actually he's got quite a short fill. So if you repeat back, oh, 230, they'll go, oh, no, wait, it's actually 130, and then you're both on the same page. The same with hand signals. Repeat the message that you see. That way, if it's actually different, then the sender knows to repeat or get closer so that you can actually see the signal. But if you don't know, don't just throw up, yeah, okay, whatever, and turn away. Say that, I don't know what you said, and they can try and say it again. As scuba divers, you can never prepare and plan too much. I mean, I suppose there is a certain extent, but planning is a good thing. If you forget something, you can't just pop back up to the surface to grab it. You either have to continue the dive without it, kind of scolding yourself in your mind for the rest of the dive for forgetting it, or just abort the dive because it's actually critical. So a day or two beforehand, try and think about everything that you're going to need and pack it. Ideally then and there as you remember it, because if you're like me, you're going to forget something. So just put it in the bag, or at least near the bag. Go through the entire day in your mind and think about what you might need to bring just in case that breaks or this happens. Just think about what you might need and what might be useful. Plan your dive and then share that plan with the entire group, or at least your dive buddy, so you're on the same page. The old adage is plan the dive, dive the plan. Before the dive, tell Stephen that we're going to enter the water here. If you have a map, perfect, point to it. If not, at least go to the water's edge or as close to it as possible, so that everyone has like a point of reference. We're going to enter here, we're then going to head over here, we're going to do this at such and such, which requires this tool. Then we're going to go do that, we're going to surface around here, we're going to exit the water here. That way, should you get separated at any point, as long as Stephen was paying attention, you'll know roughly where they might be, and you've got a greater chance of remembering to bring the right tool because you've just been talking about it. Pro divers will always dive or be prepared to dive as if they're going to be alone. Should something happen to a pro level diver, they're going to have everything that they need on them to fix the problem that they're likely to come across without relying on their buddy. If their buddy is right there with them, great, an extra pair of hands to help you out. However, in the unlikely event of a separation, you should be able to handle anything all by yourself. So that means carrying a fair range of equipment and some backup equipment as well. For some dives it can feel quite excessive to carry all of that equipment, but you need to bring what you might reasonably need for the dive at hand and be able to use it properly. If your buddy is always the one that sends up an SMB, then ask if you can do it so that you can get some practice in. Set up your own dive equipment, try to do as much yourself because your buddy might not always be there to do it for you. SCUBA.com is your one-stop shop to find all of the top scuba diving brands, from the classic big brands like Aqualung, Atomic, Cressy Mares and Scuba Pro, as well as new and exciting brands and all the clever things that they're coming up with, as well as having their online dive store that offers free shipping and a pressure-free fit guarantee, where if the suit or the fins don't fit quite right, SCUBA.com will send you the next size and then collect the wrong one free of charge. But yeah, SCUBA.com is far more than just a website full of shiny new dive equipment. They have two dive shops, one near Newport Beach in California and the other on West 17th Street in Manhattan. Here you can try on and buy dive equipment, and SCUBA.com also teaches scuba diving classes. They run guided tours, So they service dive equipment, and they also have the Pacific Coast Dive Club if you want to dive a club. So if you're in the market for some new dive equipment, head over to scuba.com. It's really easy to remember. It's literally scuba.com, or of course you can click this link up here, or there's going to be the same link down in the description underneath this video. Routines are really useful to build up a repertoire and help prevent you from missing anything out. That's why acronyms like BWRAF are drilled into you so much from the very foundational course, to try and get you into a routine of checking your and your buddy's equipment. When you do things automatically as part of a routine, there's less of a chance of you missing something out. If you're a list person, write that list down and then tick through it as you go through everything, so that you make sure that you don't miss anything out. Even something as simple as making sure that your mask and your fins are ready and easily accessible before you put your BCD on. After you've had to kneel down when fully kitted up to reach your mask from the floor a half dozen times, you'll soon learn to make sure, just make your life a little bit as easy as possible, and build some routines to prepare your kit. Make sure that your BCD hose is fitted before you pressurize the cylinder. Pressurize the cylinder well before the dive, before you're actually in your wetsuit, to check that you actually have a full cylinder and you haven't strapped an empty cylinder onto your BCD. Now, because it's empty and didn't check it earlier, you have to swap it over in a sweaty wetsuit whilst everyone around waits for you. So just try and plan things out and build yourself a nice routine. One of the most common characteristics of a pro-level diver is being calm under pressure. Now, unfortunately, this does typically come more with experience. The more things that go wrong in front of you, the less likely you are to kind of freeze or freak out the next time something similar happens, unless you're the one that's causing all of the problems. But if you've seen an O-ring blow a bunch of times, you're less likely to freeze, and you're more likely to jump in to fix the problem because you've seen it before, you know what to do. Or better yet, see the signs leading up to it and actually prevent it from blowing in the first place. But if you can work to keep a level head when something goes wrong, then you can think clearly, consider all of your options in front of you, instead of just rushing to do the very first thing that comes to mind. Stay calm, diagnose what you have in front of you and what the actual best course of action is, because it might not be the nearest thing to you. A level head is going to be a scuba diver's most important tool, and being able to control your breathing will make a big change to this. If you're huffing and puffing, then you're going to need to slow down so you don't reach hypercapnia, and just see what's out in there in front of you. One thing that will indirectly make you a better diver is a bit of enthusiasm. Especially if you're planning on becoming an instructor, you'll notice that a lot of the best instructors, or at least the popular ones that students love, will be quite fun, energetic and bouncy, even if it is a little bit of an act. But if you're good fun to be around, then you're more likely to be invited on more dive trips, and you're then going to in turn gain more dive experience and grow to become a better diver. Just remember to have fun while scuba diving. It makes those like early mornings and trying to slip into that soggy wetsuit on dive 2 a bit brighter if you're a bit more enthusiastic about it. We're still struggling with the diving community being viewed as kind of just older blokes with beards. Which can put off some new divers if that's all they see is just like grumpy old men. But if they step on a dive boat and there's a bunch of fun, lively people on board, they're more likely to come back. Frog kick is probably the most practical and efficient fin kick style for scuba diving. I mean, if frogs are doing it, then it must be good, right? But unlike other fin kick styles, The frog kick really keeps your fins nice and tight and tidy, so it's great in confined spaces, and it also keeps your wash, kind of where all the water you're stirring up, straight behind you, unlike some other fin kick styles that can go in different directions, so you're less likely to kick up the silt behind you. It also uses powerful muscles in your legs, and you get plenty of power when you're using that frog kick. One of the better things about frog kick is that it gives you good control in the water, and not just for going forwards. With a frog kick position, you can rotate on the spot with like a helicopter turn and pretty much swim backwards. Most divers, when they first start out, they will use like a flutter kick. It is the most similar to what your legs are doing when you're taught to swim, at least with a front crawl. But you can look at a group of divers and you can typically pick out the most experienced ones, because whilst everyone else is doing this, the pros are just cruising doing this. A pro diver will know and stick to their limits, diving just that little bit deeper, making your dive computer a bit less conservative so you can stay down longer, surfacing as soon as the timer is up on your dive computer, swimming into overhead environments without the proper training or equipment. These are really easy ways to find yourself in trouble, and pro divers know and respect their own limits. It can be right at the start of the dive during the briefing. If there's something that you don't feel comfortable with, just voice it then and there. I'm sorry, I don't feel comfortable doing this. Can I buddy up with someone who's going to do something different? When you're in the water, if your buddy suddenly decides to just swim into that shipwreck and they ask you to follow when it isn't part of the dive plan and you don't feel up for it, just have the confidence to tell them, no, I'm not following, we ain't going in there. You actually could literally be saving their life. What other pro diver traits and skills have you ever seen or adopted yourself that have made you a better scuba diver? It can be something as simple as learning a particular knot that you learnt to tie to secure cylinders from rolling around, or investing in more dry bags to keep your kit dry. Pop these ideas down in the comments section under this video, and remember to check out scuba.com. They have a huge amount of dive equipment on their website. The link's going to be up here and of course down in the description. You can also check out our website scubadivermag.com and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching everybody, and of course, safe diving.